Hi, I'm Atma Darshan. That's my spiritual name, or Laura. That's my legal name. And you can refer to me by either of those during our time together because we will be covering both the legal, the mundane, the day-to-day nitty-gritty aspects of life, and the spiritual, the transcendental, the divine parts of existence as well. And we're going to do this through the medium of a text called the Bhagavad Gita, a poem that if you've ever tried to read it might have felt a little intimidating, like what the heck is going on? And there is a reason for that. The Gita itself is part of a much larger work called the Mahabharata. This is the story of the cosmos. And the Gita doesn't take place at the start of the cosmos. It takes place kind of in the middle. So if you're thinking, I don't know what's going on, perfectly understandable. Complicated by the fact that there are many different versions of the Mahabharata. But in most of them, there's a heck of a lot that's happened before we get to the Gita. And many Westerners don't have any idea of what that could be. So if we learn a little bit more about that, you might find your journey to be more fulfilling and more successful. And actually, this relates a lot to our own travails in life. We feel like we're in the middle of something. And if we don't take the time to go back and figure out how did we get here in the first place, we're a lot less likely to be successful in moving forward. And this is our friend in moving forward, Ganesh. He wrote this all down, it is said, in one sitting. And interestingly, his color is red, which can symbolize danger, right? Stop. And it's good to make peace with him at the start of any journey so that instead of stopping, we feel like going. If we keep going, through the start of the cosmos to where we are now, we encounter symbols of hope like Krishna. Krishna represents the divine part of ourselves. His best friend is Arjun, the mundane part of ourselves. So already there's a little spark of hope here. We can make peace with ourselves. We can learn to be our own best friend. And when that happens, the course of history will change. So let's give you the very brief overview of this 10 times longer than the Bible work. The cosmos starts. It's hard. There's a lot that has to happen for the universe to evolve and for life to evolve. It takes a long time. What keeps it going is hope. Then we get to the existence of Mother Earth. And this is, mind you, thousands of years ago. Does it sound familiar? Mother Earth says, there are too many people on me. They're polluting me. They're starting wars. They're ravaging my surface. The animals are not being treated well. I can't take it anymore. I'm done. That's about here. Imagine if we just stopped there. A higher power hears her call and says, I'm going to send you a beacon of hope. It might take a while, but ultimately everything will work out for the best. That beacon of hope comes in a family that's been around for centuries, that rules the world. The rightful ruler now is going to be the most just person who ever lived on earth, who will make peace, dedicated to peace. However, in that same family, suddenly there's a split. One of the king's cousins decides, yeah, he might be the right one for the job, but I don't care. Why can't I have the power, the fame, the control? I'm fighting for it. I'm willing to destroy a whole country and every single person in it to have control. And the Gita that we're going to study is on the eve of a great civil war. And Krishna's best friend Arjun, a warrior, has lost hope. He doesn't see a way anybody can win. He's ready to throw down his weapons. We might feel that way. And it doesn't have to be just about the nation or the earth. It can be about ourselves. We might have lost hope in ourselves. That's when it's the worst, is when we lose hope and faith in ourselves. How do we restore that? The story of the Gita is about how we find that faith again, how we find the will to move forward, how we realize that it is all working out for the best, and how we realize that we are an important part of the cosmos's journey. We are not just some insignificant cog. We matter. We do. You do. And that's why I'm so looking forward to sharing this time with you. I hope this gives you some impetus to keep going, some curiosity, and I look forward to seeing you soon.